Good day everybody, I hope you guys are keeping warm. I definitely am with this very delicious roasted red pepper and tomato soup. This is the longer version. If it hasn't come across as obvious to you already, I'm very passionate about plant-based nutrition. I really love plants. Wow.
1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you.
That is my tofu scramble.
Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above.
Obviously, I'm not claiming to hold all the answers, but I would love to share the few that I do have through recipes and cooking and trying out new things and just sharing my love with the rest of the world. With that being said, I also want to help break that glass ceiling that I think is over South Africa when it comes to food. Okay, now we're going to start off with our vegetables that we're going to roast. This is what I love the most about this soup. It's so simple. Just throw it in the oven, season it and blend. Anyway, because it's a roasted red pepper and tomato soup, we will be adding some red peppers, and those would be 1.5 red peppers as well as 7 tomatoes. And then this is optional, but I'm also going to be adding in an aubergine. What I think really is nice with the aubergine is that when it caramelizes in the onion, it becomes a really nice earthy flavor that it has, but also I'm mostly using it for the consistency that it's going to add to the soup by making it a little bit thicker. You could also use some potatoes, but I just worry that the potatoes will impart a lot of their flavor in here, and we don't want that. We want the tomatoes and the red peppers to have their moment and to shine. Okay, then I'm also going to be adding in half an onion and 5 cloves of garlic, because you know I love my garlic. And for my herbs, I'm going to be adding in some rosemary. You can also use some sage, that really goes well in here as well, and any other herbs that you prefer. And then lastly, I'll be dressing my vegetables in some olive oil, a teaspoon of black pepper and half a teaspoon of some nutmeg ground, and a tablespoon of salt. Then I'll mix my vegetables together to ensure they're all coated. Bake at 150 degrees for 1 hour and then take it off. Look how caramelized and juicy they look. The color over there, guys, that is flavor. I'll be adding that into a blender, but obviously I had to let it cool down for a second because I don't know, I have the superstition that it's going to spoil the blender if I put it in completely hot. And then lastly, I added in a thumb of ginger. Now you could have added the thumb of ginger with the rest of the vegetables to roast, but I still wanted that fresh flavor, so I added it in last as like a kick. And then you serve it directly from the blender, guys. This is blender to bowl. I love the soup. It's so easy, so simple. Of course, if you want to add in more spices, you can adjust in your seasoning and cook on the stove to warm it up a bit if you let it cool too much. Otherwise, you can have it directly like this. Luckily, my nanny made some homemade delicious bread, so I'm having that with my soup, and it's perfect for the weather, right? Enjoy!